So what can be done in the first 100 days of your government?
I'm not particular whether it's 30 days or 60, because
100.
from the first day, you must give a clear message. No more corruption, no more negotiated tenders, no more abuse. And if you give that set and you remain consistent for days and weeks and months and years, I'm sure the people will decide, not only your favor, but in the favor of a new narrative, a new policy. Malaysia has enormous potential from all races to regain its past strength and move beyond.
The 1MDB crisis is a story that keeps on giving. We know that Goldman has publicly alleged that Malaysia has undervalued the assets already retrieved by Malaysia. What's your response to that?
Well, I've said before, I remember in the Bloomberg session, that the complicity of the international finance institutions, including particularly Goldman Sachs, is there. Otherwise, 1MD wouldn't have happened. So we are entering into negotiations. I would suggest that 1MDB be reasonable with us, pay what's due, and negotiate the terms. I don't think they should be too preemptive in trying to suggest that they will not honor because of the deals that we have made in the past. This is a crime not only to me or the government, but to ordinary Malaysians. So that would be my response to the issue of Goldman Sachs.
How much does Goldman Sachs still owe Malaysia? Are we looking at 250 million as suggested before?
Well, that's the present sort of arrangement. I would want to see a more responsible response from Goldman Sachs so that we can end this. I mean, it is a big institution. It has its strength. There are some positive issues with them, but there are also huge problems in the past. And I don't think I would want to venture into that. But my only appeal is for them to make settle this deal with Malaysia, because 1MDB is known throughout the world. It is there in the books, and I think Goldman Sachs should come out clean and deal with Malaysia. And don't think that you can dismiss this as something small that you can just use your strength to dictate your terms.
But Prime Minister, Goldman says that Malaysia is intentionally undervaluing the assets to force Goldman to pay the 250 interim payment.
If you want me to pursue that, I would say that given a fair deal, we were supposed to be paid much more than that, okay? Which I intend to then deal with them if these things is not settled amicably. That's why I've said it's not my intention. I'm just new in the game. I just want to settle old scores. I mean, not old scores in the sense that whatever old commitments that we have made, we have to move on. If they come to, for example, pressure us on this, I will have no choice, because I have a mandate for my people. And people are struggling to live. And you, with the hundreds and billions of profit and squandering, you can't just get away and by ignoring your moral responsibility and what is termed as financial responsibility.
How much of the assets linked to 1MDB has been recovered, and how has it been used?
Well, it is still in the process. We are still negotiating. I've asked committees after committees reopening the case and trying to get back as much as possible. It is horrendous sort of problem that we have to deal with. But how much we can get, I frankly can't say for now, but there's much more that we should be able to do. And I just hope that friendly governments throughout the world must act responsibly It's not fair, because of the excesses of a few, then you have the whole country having to deal with this problem.